Yep, just to basically showcase, there's been a lot of work over the years, so we've definitely not been idle with everything. We've just been working around the engine, and a bunch of the talented PvP members of the community have actually been testing this out in the background. So I'm going to test out one of our new forms, or we call it in this game Mementos. So it's similar to how BN3 operates, where it's not like, BN6 where you kind of change forms on the fly. You have to pretty much select it before you start the battle. So pretty much just to show you can swap between them. And so I have a curated folder just showcasing the new Memento. So of course everything is not final yet. So just to showcase our new Navicuts as well. So if you've been watching our social posts, you've definitely been seeing the new override feature. And so just to showcase the chips, I have number open, which gives you the maximum amount in the club screen. And with a curated folder. So just to showcase a battle with one of our current bosses right now. This is going to be one of the EX forms, so he is a bit different in this demo than the current demo that's out to the public. So just to showcase some of the new features. So we have something called Heat Chaser, and of course it's not final yet, but just to showcase how this works. Nice. Yep, so that's just one of the showcases. And we also made changes to this form, so it's not final yet, but I do have a curated folder for Flash Memento. So I'll get that set up in a few minutes. Alright. Yep, so just wanted to show, if you guys are back, one last thing in the showcase, and that's going to be one of the other new Mementos. And I'm also using a curated folder for this as well. So it's pretty much like a pseudo, electric folder just to showcase things off. And this folder is focusing on area advantage, and you'll kind of see what I mean when I do that gameplay. So Flash Memento pretty much has a high difficulty curve. So as you can see, how its buster is, you pretty much have to do kind of the internal math on your own. Because if you shoot your buster in the middle, it goes straight, and if you shoot it from across, it goes diagonally. So it's kind of like a ping pong type of thing. And here's one of his newer mechanics. So you can actually change the buster style by charging it. And that's also one of the new features as well, where depending on how much you charge it, it actually gives you an advantage. So as you can see here, my buster style changed to, you know, a more advanced buster. However, as you can see from the bar down there, as the more you go on, the more your buster will decrease. So you have to keep your buster charged, so kind of like a battery. And now pretty much because the actual gauge was lower, now everything is back to the regular buster, the whole ping pong thing. So pretty much one of the weaknesses there is, let's say you have a opponent that just has full cust or fast, like a fast cust. You know, that's actually disadvantages to you as well. Yep, and there you go. So those are the two new mechanics, or two new mementos. So definitely a lot of work has been done here. And we might be able to showcase the actual matchmaking here too. But just to show you guys how the actual menu looks like. So right now I'll just put in my I guess username here. And you can actually customize it however you want. So you can pick your favorite mugshot. So I'll just pick a random one here. And you can pretty much choose a message. You know, because it's going to have matchmaking, we have to use presets. So we put some references on here. So, for example, in that Bell Ride On, we have a few Star Wars references on here. I know there's a bunch of people in the community that love the corn chip, so we have an actual corn reference. So yeah, so pretty much everyone in the team has pretty much chipped in into, you know, making this possible. And also a new feature in here that wasn't really there in the previous version, or the previous public version, is actually it's local. So you can actually locally battle someone. So let's say if you have a bud that also plays Battle Network, or if we're in a venue like this, we could actually, and everyone's connected to the same Wi-Fi, we could actually connect locally. So that'll allow us to, you know, actually use this for tournaments as well. So online, there's obviously going to be some latency, but with local, I actually tested this out at home. If you're actually using it on the same machine, it'll just say 0 milliseconds. If you're on the same Wi-Fi or same internet connection, you should be expecting somewhere around 1 milliseconds, 2 milliseconds, or even just 0, because it's just that negligible. And to show you, the final version will also have crossplay. So crossplay is pertaining to the Android version. So just to show you guys the whole UI and everything. You know, you guys can search however you want. And yeah, there's also, we have region as well. So depending on if you want a matchmaking server that's actually, you know, closer to you. So we picked the most major one. Use the servers as well to at least, you know, if you don't want to do the direct IP to IP connection, you guys can actually use the matchmaking server itself to matchmake privately. So that's what this whole number is for. So you can select like a room number. And from there, it'll only broadcast to that specific number. So the matchmaking server itself will actually see that number and reject any sort of connection that is not matching with that number. So when you enter the invite, it's kind of similar. It's a similar UI to the previous games where you pretty much work around with that. So yeah, so that's pretty much how the latest build is like right now. And so we're still testing these out in the background. So definitely stay tuned to our socials, especially on Twitter, to stay up to date with the game, and definitely join our Discord server. Yep, there you go. Yep, there you go. It sounds. Yep, he connected to my phone. Yep. So this is just gonna be a mock-up. It's not gonna be like an actual, competitive match or anything. But you can actually see like the delayed stuff, and everything is through the server itself. So no direct connection. That's very nice. Yep, so that's just a quick showcase on how the Android to PC crossplay works. And well, as you can see, everything is pretty stable. So development has been going pretty well. And so something I could probably expect, you could probably expect more news on socials like this. And you could probably get this on your hands, on your phone, computer, etc. this time. So it's not like, we've been idle and everything. No, we've actually been doing like a lot of work in the background. And it's not even just that too. There's actually a lot of sprite artists that's been helping out with this, and one of the major things that the team needs right now is more sprite artists. So that's like one of our main delays with that. So our main sprite artist is Midnight, and there are also other people in the community that's helped as well. So I think one of them is like Zatar, and other people from the Chrono X Discord community. So just showcasing, like you can see how we have central area set up. All this is a tile set basically, where we want to have each area feel different. We don't want everything to feel it's like the same area of the internet. We want to give every area like its own curated feel from here. And yeah, so as you can see on the bottom, that's actually one of the new viruses that's being worked on right now. So showcasing the net here. Yeah, and that's all. So thank you so much, for joining this stream. And in around 5 minutes, we started the actual Battle Network 6 tournament from this meetup. So I'll have Asuga take it away. And so, have a nice day, guys, or night, wherever you guys are in the world.